One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Nittany Lions will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Flying down the left side. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside, one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Shoot, quick toss to the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Nittany Lions looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Penn State! Oh, that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Got it in the middle. It's Bray. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they're getting the takeaway now. You're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. They made sure that one fell incomplete.
Tosses it incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Now on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The give. He breaks a tackle. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
He's got him into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bray. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and That might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Denmark. After 45 on its way. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Fights off the defender. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. The sure hands. It's Denmark. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping it. In front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate. hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to UAB. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grab over the middle. It's Williams.
Okay.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down.
But maybe he was talking about just the band, bro. I saw it, bro. I saw it already. Bro, when I saw that, I was like, damn, bro, that nigga must be rich. That's what I thought when I saw it. This nigga is making chicken.
The give to the tailback.
This is
No.
Bro, there's a lot of diamonds in that ring, bro. No.
Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back.
No, it doesn't. The band might be 1,000.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to
For
get
sure.
this third down play. It's complete to the right. Offense has gained momentum with third
Did I get the ball first? Like, why is this happening, bro?
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this
You talking to me?
is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Hayes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The
running back can't free as hell.
spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback.
Ooh, good play.
Grab behind the line.
All right, it shouldn't have been that good, but okay. I don't know why I played during that day, bro.
Final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool,
Shit is bad.
They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here.
Penn State trash
So
ass,
much
bro.
easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice.
21-25.
Do what we just did. Great job
Right.
taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the
It's not halftime yet. It's on the way to halftime. Jesus Christ.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Steps away. He throws one to the left. Makes the grab. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of your defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
No pick, bro.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Using his feet. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
What is it called? A fair kick right before halftime to run. Quarterback blast. Dude, 1 second, man. What is going on?
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away.
What just happened?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement.
Come on, fool! Jump it!
To create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up the first set of downs.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go.
He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Come on.
They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
How many players do I have just now that didn't block nobody? That's what I want to know. How many of y'all didn't block not a soul? Running behind.
Here come the Irish back on offense. The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Irish! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he's going to bring this one out. heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Motion from the wideout. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I like his running back. That boy get tackled going forward. I like that.
Really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Using the quick game.
He got 97 speed, dog.
Big time pickup on that one. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what...
Jeez, David.
He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Bro, why in God's name?
He holds it in and nobody's close. And he eluded the defense.
You got deep third.
Touchdown, Penn State. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching his defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air on first down. He's going for a big downfield.
That was dumb as hell.
Into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before.
We know he in that coverage and still threw it.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
I'm about to
Offense making
leave.
its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. How about
Bro, this nigga is 22 or 24 on me, bro. I can't lie.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Quarterback looks for a little space. And they go to the quarterback sneak on 2nd down, and they might have to reach a little deeper in the playbook. Stuffed again. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situation, 3rd down. Nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike for the air for the score.
That's on me. I should be guarding that side.
What it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he's going to try to return this one.
Bro,
He was
I
looking
can't.
for some running room, but
Can't go
not much to
nobody,
be
bro.
found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first down. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the outbound.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense makes a play.
Boy, he had him too.
Back at the 10.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it.
He had it.
Line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Notre Dame right back to the line. Going to swing it on second down.
That boy strapped that joint, didn't he?
Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Trying to pound it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, And you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll try it again from the line on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Oh.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal to go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running.
Did you say 3-4?
Right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get it done.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. To the air on 2nd down. Dances away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Bro, hey, Dale, hey, Dale.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have very little success. just momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. The short hands, it's Williams. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
One down. Let's keep it rolling.
Get him down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone.
What the flying fuck, bro?
Give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to get it back?
Please don't cheat. They cheated. They did it, bro. Oh my God. This game is so. Oh man.
Get it down 3 here in the fourth quarter. They're in great position right now to at least tie this game.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Looking up top and time is of the essence. He makes the grab. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Gonzalez.
Fuck!
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you are.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this to tie us up in the final minute. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And with 3 seconds left, a last chance to extend the game into overtime. And this one's not even going to be close. Missed the upright.
That boy just tricked it. Oh my God.
They get the W, and
He just tricked.
win